Hey, today we are in Walmart and we're over by the soup section. This may seem like a weird place to go in the middle of summer, and I guess it kind of is. But I had to come over here today to get some chicken noodle soup. And okay, I'm just going to warn you. There's a guy who works here, and he really loves that overhead. He loves the intercom, and he talks on it a lot. So we may get to hear from him again. But I had to come and get some soup. One of my kids asked me, my older son asked me to get some chicken noodle soup. Now, I personally am not a big fan of canned soup. And certainly not in the summertime. It's not really the kind of thing I want to eat in the middle of summer, but my kids occasionally will ask for it in the summer. We don't eat a lot of canned soup. Occasionally, there he is again. Yeah, he loves the intercom. He really does. I imagine he talks a lot in real life. He likes the sound of his own voice. But yeah, it seems weird to eat soup in the middle of summer, but I guess a lot of people do. Looks like they're out of a lot of stuff here. Temporarily out of stock of all these little organic soups. So anyway, we're going to take a look at this as we can. I'll just straighten it up a little bit. We have chicken, broccoli, cheese with potato. And if you don't like canned soup, that's fine. You know, everybody don't want a Buick. We don't all have to eat the same stuff. Ooh, these cans are all dented. This is one of my favorites, just the regular chicken noodle soup. Good stuff. And they, of course, we have different brands. You have Great Value, which is Walmart's brand of stuff. And then you have Campbell's Chunky Soup, which some of these are actually really good. I like some of these. I've never tried that one, potato ham chowder. That looks pretty good. And they have clam and corn chowder, which I don't like. I don't like stuff like that, but... And they have New England clam chowder with a side of future botulism right there. Grilled chicken and sausage gumbo. Oh, I love these. I've tried a couple of those. Those are really good. And then you get into the more. This one is actually really good. This chicken gumbo is pretty good. You get into just the regular sizes of cans of Campbell's soup. And then they have the Great Value version of that too. Old-fashioned tomato rice. Chicken with white and wild rice. And then these are great for recipes, of course. You can get stuff like cream of celery, cream of chicken, cream of mushroom. Very useful in all kinds of recipes. Now, a lot of things I'll buy the generic brand, but tomato soup is not one of them. I always go with the Campbell's brand name tomato soup because it's just my preference. I think it tastes better. Homestyle chicken noodle. I have never found a store brand tomato soup that I thought was as good. And then, of course, we have, vegetable beef. I love Campbell's vegetable beef soup. It is so good. And then they just have I'm trying to pause it every time he talks because he's really loud. And he talks a lot. What is this? Cream of potato. Minestrone. It amazes me how many of these cans are dented. There's a lot of them are dented. I don't even know where this came from. Where is the minestrone? I don't know. Let's see. I'm not sure where this came from. This is cream of potato, cream of broccoli. I don't know, but it didn't go over. It's not from here. I'm just looking to see if I can spot it over here somewhere. It's kind of hard though because there are so many. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. And then down there they have the giant cans. So I'm sorry, I'm not really sure where that came from. They even have cream of broccoli. I think I used that in a casserole recipe one time. French onion with beef stock. Cream of chicken with herbs. They even have cheddar cheese. Look at that. Fiesta nacho cheese. Cool. I wonder how much sodium is in here. Let's see. Just for giggles, let's see. Okay, now this can contains about 2.5 servings, and each serving has 36% of your recommended daily allowance of sodium. That's pretty bad. They don't go up there. These don't go there. No. Healthy request cream of chicken. Goes there. They don't. There we go. And then they have the small cans of cream of chicken too. And those are wonderful for all different kinds of recipes. What else do we have? Oh, chicken and rice. Condensed soup. See, they have the great value right next to the Campbell's. And this is the healthy request. It has probably lower sodium and stuff. And then this is the regular one. And this one is actually pretty good. This is chicken with white and wild rice. It's good stuff. And then they have down here Homestyle chicken noodle. But yeah, I feel weird eating soup in the middle of summer. It's just, it would be like drinking hot chocolate in July. That's just odd. I mean, I could do it, but I don't want to. And then they have these like this right here. You can get these nice little plastic containers. Now they are more expensive, but you can get all different kinds like kickin' crab and sweet corn chowder, slow kettle style. And they have Mediterranean vegetable soup with kale and orzo. Ooh. But you still have to watch it though, because the sodium content is still kind of high in these. So if you're watching your salt, you have to be careful with that. Tuscan style chicken and white bean. Spicy Thai style chicken and wild rice. I tried a version of this, but it wasn't this particular one, the tomato and sweet basil bisque. It was really good. And they have some more up here. They have fiesta chicken with lime tortilla soup, Santa Fe style chicken enchilada, portobello mushroom. Ooh, I bet that one's good. Baked potato soup with applewood smoked uncured bacon. Ooh, I want that one now. It actually sounds pretty good. And then over here they have some that are Sam's Choice, which is another one of course that's Walmart's brand. Vegetable soup with ancient grains. Chicken tortilla soup with lime. What's this one? Here's just a classic chicken noodle, and you can really see it in there. That looks good. Now these are $2.50. These are almost $3, so you save about 50 cents. You can get a creamy tomato bisque. That looks really good too. Butternut squash. Ooh. This is a cheesy potato soup. So this is their version of that potato soup I was just looking at with uncured bacon. Let's see, the sodium. Yeah, the sodium is bad. If you eat this container, that's about 60% of your recommended daily allowance of sodium. Oh, here they have some bigger containers. Here we have some bigger containers. We have vegetable soup, tortilla soup. The tortilla soup is $4.50, and this one is marked down to $3.50. And they have, well, yes, I've never tried that. Roasted chicken with wild rice with corn, carrots, and sweet potatoes. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Wild rice, and then you have regular chicken noodle soup too. Now these are $2. And then down here you have the bigger containers. These are $1.78. Chicken corn chowder. Oh my gosh, I bet that's good. And then we have Progresso, the light soups, and the regular ones too. What's this one? Ooh, New England clam chowder. Creamy tomato with penny pasta. Oh, this one is creamy roasted chicken with herb dumplings. Oh, that looks good. I like that one. That one goes there. And then this one, this is broccoli. And then I have minestrone, which did not come from here. I don't know where this came from. I don't see it. Just stick it there. I'm not sure where that came from. And then we have chicken with wild rice. Ooh, that looks good. Now see, these you don't add water to. You just heat them up like they are. So it's a bigger can, but you don't add any water to it like you do the little cans of Campbell's. Chicken. So they have chicken rice and chicken with wild rice. Loaded potato with bacon. Ooh, that looks really good. This aisle got really crowded all of a sudden. Ooh, split pea. I have never liked split pea. Ugh. That's fine if you do, but I don't like split pea soup. Now here's one I haven't tried. This is chicken pot pie. Ooh, that actually looks pretty good. It's got chicken and corn and tomatoes. I mean, not tomatoes, carrots. It looks really good. I would try that one. And then of course, we have ramen. You can come down here and get like 27,000 servings of ramen for $1. You can get these. These just taste like college to me. I ate so much of that stuff in college because I was so broke all the time. There's the minestrone right there. Now where did I leave the minestrone? I just had it. And I set it down somewhere and trying to find it. I'm trying to put it where it belongs. Oh, where did I put it? I don't know. I can't find it now. But that's okay. There's so many different varieties, so many different versions. Like you can get Homestyle chicken with vegetables and pearl pasta. They all taste kind of the same to me. I can't really tell a difference. And they have Italian style meatball. That looks really good. Ooh. This one's good. I've had this one, the chicken and herb dumplings. This one is really yummy. Hearty chicken and rotini. This one actually does not go here. Probably goes right up in here somewhere. I don't know where. Anyway, Italian style meatball. See, it's kind of hard because for me, when I'm looking at all these, they all look the same. I don't know. There's the minestrone again. Where did I see that? This is really something, because up here we have a lot of different tomatoes up here, like tomato rotini, tomato basil, creamy tomato with basil, hearty tomato, garden vegetable. I just saw minestrone. Where did I see it? I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry. That actually looks really good right now. I would eat that. Of course, I haven't had dinner yet. That might be why it looks really good. And up here, you can even get bags like this, and you can make your own. It's like a powder or dried stuff, and you boil some water and add this to it and stir it up and let it cook for a little while, and then voila, you have vegetable beef, minestrone, darn good chili, tortilla soup. It's pretty cool, actually. They have a bunch of them. Here's one from Idaho, and they have the mashed potatoes. Premium Steakhouse cheddar broccoli potato soup. Cooks in 5 minutes. That looks really good. And what's this one? This is creamy potato soup. Oh, it feels different. It's you can tell the pieces in there are bigger. And then we have loaded potato soup, which feels even like it has even bigger pieces in it. Wow. But they all, I mean, pretty much all of them are going to have a lot of sodium in them. Even the low sodium ones are pretty bad, you know. But look at this big thing right here. My God. Like neck beards unite. Look at that. Woohoo! You see them sitting there playing their video game with that and their Monster energy drink. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. That's not very nice. Here's the green split pea. Ugh. And lentil soup, which is okay. It's not one of my favorites, but it's okay. But yeah, this stuff here just oh God, I cannot face the ramen. It just tastes like college. I'm sorry. Then we have the individual packs. You can get these like chicken tortilla. These are 20 cents a piece, so you can come over here and get all different flavors like chili. What is this one? Sriracha, chicken tortilla, creamy chicken. You can get all different flavors. Picante chicken. Where were all these flavors when I was in college? Back when I was in college, we had chicken, beef, and shrimp, and I think that's it. Oh, and pork. Yeah, we had pork also. We had beef, pork, and chicken, and that was about it. We didn't have all these different ones. So you can get these giant packs. Now here you can get a 12 pack and it's $1.94. It has no redeeming value. I mean, there's really... I guess it would keep you from starving to death for a little while, but it's really not... It's not the most healthy thing you could eat. But if you're broke, and I've been there, you know, it's better than starving to death, I guess. I was working my way through college and most weeks had very little money for food, so I didn't always purchase wisely when I bought food to eat. But you know, I could go buy a ton of ramen and at least I had something to eat. So anyway, yeah, there's not a ton of soup, but I guess compared to some stores, there's quite a bit. You can also get soup on the go. Look at that. It's not very economical though. I mean, this is like a single serving and you can pop the top and you take off the seal and you just heat it in the microwave and you can just drink it like that. But you're gonna pay, okay, so that's $1.48 for chicken and noodles. You can get, like down here, you can just get a regular can of chicken noodle soup. Where is the chicken noodle soup? I don't even see it. Well, you can get a 4-pack of chicken noodle soup for $3.98, and it's going to give you a lot more than this. But again, with this, you have the convenience factor. And they have creamy chicken, creamy broccoli, cheesy potato with bacon, chicken in stars. So I mean, you know, it's all about the convenience. That's what they're marketing it for. You know, one thing I just noticed. I don't see a lot of the kids soup. You know, they used to have, like they had SpongeBob soup and all these different little characters. I'm not really seeing that. Here's some up here. Okay, I'm wrong. Like we have Cinderella condensed soup. That's interesting. What does that look like? Oh, how cool. The pasta is shaped like a castle, a crown, a carriage, and a slipper. That's cute. I didn't see that one. And we have the Incredibles soup with Mr. Incredible and Jack Jack. And their shapes are the Incredibles logo, Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, Jack Jack, and Edna Mode. Edna Mode. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm wrong. They do have some of the kids' soup, like the chicken noodle-os. Oh, I love these as a kid, the little Or am I thinking? I think I'm thinking of SpaghettiOs. So it's just the O-shaped pasta with chicken soup. What's this one? Oh my gosh, yeah, they didn't have this when I was a kid either. Mega Noodle. So is it just curly noodles? Where do snowmen keep their money? Snowbanks. Ha ha ha. So it looks like it has curly noodles. So they have a few. It seems like they used to have more though. They had more than just that. And you can get double noodle. So it has twice as many noodles. That's cool. And chicken wonton. This one is pretty good. I like this one. I haven't had it in a long time, but it's really good. So anyway, they do have some kids soup. I didn't see that before. It was way up, way up there. And they have some more like golden mushroom, cream of shrimp, consomme, chicken broth, and then over here you have the little powders like beefy onion recipe soup and dip mix that most people just cook with these. They're not actually using these to make soup, like the onion recipe soup and dip mix. You can make tons of stuff with these soup mixes like this. There are so many recipes and so many different things you can make with these. And then they have beef broth, which is just this big 32-ounce container of broth. Chicken broth, beef broth, vegetable broth. Here's the vegetable broth. Oh, that one's open. I'm not touching it. It's actually open. I'm not moving that one. They have vegan protein broth, bone broth, beef and chicken. Then just regular vegetable, chicken, organic. We have bouillon cubes too. My mom used to use bouillon cubes in almost everything that she made. No matter what it was, there was a bouillon cube in it somewhere. That's just how she rolled. She made everything with bouillon cubes. Anyway. Oh, and then over here we have pastas. Like we have a bunch of different kind of pastas. It's not really soup, but I'm over here. Here they have some made from chickpeas. Oh, that's cool. Little shells, rotini. All these are made from chickpeas. And polenta. Yummy. And we have lots of Velveeta. Look at these big blocks of Velveeta. Oh my God. All right. And then we have spaghetti sauce. I'll show you my favorite one if I can find it. We haven't had much spaghetti lately. I think we kind of got burned out on it, and I quit making it, basically. I haven't made it in a while. My kids got tired of it. I got tired of it. I don't see it. They don't have it. It's the Classico 4 cheese. Oh, wait. Classico. Here we go. Classico. Here it is. Classico 4 cheese. It is so incredibly good. I love that. That's my favorite right there. It's really, really yummy. I bought it one day. The first time I ever bought it was in Harris Teeter, and they had it on sale, like buy 2 cans, get 3 free or something. And all they had left was the 4 cheese. So I went ahead and got it, and it was the best canned spaghetti sauce I've ever tried. It was wonderful. So it's not soup, but I thought I would show you anyway. They also have slow cooker stuff. Slow cooker sauces, which those are fun to play with. I like to try those in the wintertime when it's nice and cold out. That's another thing I don't do in the summer is I don't use my slow cooker much at all. It just seems weird, so I don't do it. Anyway, that's the soup and a little bit of pasta. And I just thought while I was over here, and nobody's messed with my cart. If you're worried about it, I have a cart and it hasn't even gotten in anybody's way. So I'm going to go finish the rest of my shopping and go home. So thank you so much for coming to see the soup, and I will see you again later.